Amidst the drama, flair, and issues that Miami offered, the race provided us with entertainment. Max Verstappen had a dominant display and won the inaugural Miami Grand Prix. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc tried his best, but he could not match the pace of Red Bull. But before we begin, I would like to welcome you to Forward Motorsport, your pit stop for all things motorsport related. Anyways, we had issues even before the race started. The Aston Martin reported issues with their fuel supply system and both the cars had to start from the pits. Charles Leclerc sat on pole, and interestingly, all of his race wins have only come when he starts on pole. However, Max Verstappen had other ideas, and Max Verstappen, who started in P3, soon overtook Carlos Sainz into the first corner and got himself in P2. The first lap went about without too much drama and contact. Fernando Alonso got off to a great start. He made up 3 positions and he had a great race. However, at the end of the race, he had to serve a 5-second penalty for leaving the track. This meant that he finished out of the points in P11. Mercedes duo of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell managed to have a good race. They placed their cars 5th and 6th behind Red Bull and Ferrari, which is pretty good considering all the issues that Mercedes have been facing. George Russell started from P12 and he finished the race in P5. Following a gamble on hard tires. This means that Russell is still the only driver to finish in the top 5 in all of the races this season. Hamilton finished just behind him in P6. Early on in the race, the Alfa Romeo of Zhou was forced to retire after mechanical issues. His teammate Valtteri Bottas had a great race and he finished in 7th behind the Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari cars. Valtteri Bottas could have finished ahead of the Mercedes, but towards the end of the race, that didn't really happen. Verstappen was waiting patiently to attack Charles Leclerc, and by lap 8, he finally launched his move. He overtook Charles Leclerc and there was no looking back as he began to open up his lead. Sergio Perez looked to be fighting for a podium position with Carlos Sainz. However, during the start of the race, he reported engine problems which led to a loss in power. The Red Bull team managed a temporary fix, although it was reported that Sergio Perez still had a loss in power. He had a great race too and he finished in P4. Lando Norris made contact with Pierre Gasly and the safety car was called onto the track. The massive contact forced both the cars to retire. Almost everyone pitted under the safety car, and the racing was on just about 9 laps later. Charles Leclerc tried to retake first place, but Max Verstappen remained calm and cool and sealed his first ever Miami Grand Prix win. The Aston Martins, who I said started from the pits, also had a great race. Lance Stroll managed to finish in the points and Sebastian Vettel was having a good day, charging through the field before he got knocked out by Mick Schumacher. Red Bull now closes the gap to Ferrari to just 6 points, while Max Verstappen closes his gap to Leclerc to 19 points. This podium position moves Max Verstappen up into the top 10 lists of drivers with the most podium positions, a truly prestigious list to be a part of. How far do you think Max will go into the list? Let us know in the comments below.